business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know the customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey, Eric Raymer, empowering you to build your brand right here on the radio. And, man, we're having a great conversation.
We are having a great conversation, but I'm also having some calendar issues. I realize that my calendar, my phone isn't syncing with my calendar on my computer, and they should look in exactly the same.
They should.
They should be exactly matchy.
What happened?
Well, I don't know.
Something bad happened.
I don't know, but it's not working. We are actually having an incredible conversation about growing your brand, getting your messaging right. When we talk a lot about marketing, and once you've got that marketing or that messaging all established, what do you do with it?
Right.
And we have an incredible platform, and we, thanks to social media, thanks to networking events, thanks to business associations, thanks to all of these resources to get our message out. We all now can create that familiarity of getting people to say, I've heard of you.
Right.
But before we can even get there, before you are on the radio, before you go to a networking event, before you post all of your fun stuff on social media,
right,
let's take a step backwards and talk about what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
About your messaging
and talking about, Willis?
How you are connecting or not connecting with your target audience. If it's not going well, right? If your business isn't growing, we got to go back and do a little troubleshooting, right?
Yes.
And so, there's a couple pieces. And when we used to do this a lot with EPU,
Experience Pros
University. And when we first started, we had an online directory that would give us all sorts of clues as to where we could troubleshoot with what was going on. And so if nobody's heard of you and they're not doing business with you, or you're not moving them through your sales cycle, we can start to troubleshoot with where we might want to tweak it. Is there a customer service issue? Is there a messaging issue? Is there a marketing issue? Well, they were talking about that messaging, and so much hinges on your message, because even if you've got all the greatest marketing in the world, if the messaging doesn't resonate and it's not compelling, it doesn't turn heads, and it doesn't get people to do a call to action.
If you're answering questions that aren't being asked,
ooh.
How many times is that the case?
Mm-hmm.
I make chocolate chip cookies, and you're going out to Weight Watchers and dietitians and whatnot. You're missing it.
Right.
If you're asking questions or solving problems that don't have, you're providing answers for questions that aren't even being asked, then you've got a major issue. Get this: trends are great.
Mm-hmm.
Fads are not.
Okay, so trends are where it's going. We're seeing a shift in the marketplace, and we need to pay attention to what those new trends are. Fads are here today, gone tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Right? And so getting people engaged is a tremendous way to increase your business. And so if you're following the trends and you're trending, think about this: when a brand new restaurant opens up in our neighborhood or anywhere, the lines are out the door.
Right.
The restaurant next door, crickets.
Right.
But the new one, we got to all check out the new one. And so here's some ways you can be the new one on the block, even without being new.
Okay.
I remember hearing somebody say that they went into they saw their local furniture store was having a grand opening.
Okay.
Well, a few months later, they realized that the grand opening sign was still out there.
Oh.
And didn't think anything of it. But then a few months later, the grand opening sign is still out there.
Several months, grand opening.
Right? So goes in and asks the furniture owner, okay, what's the deal?
Yeah.
He says, well, every time we get a brand new piece of furniture, it's a grand opening. Now, that seems a little silly, right? Until you realize the brilliance in what he is doing. that is not the same old inside that store. And now he does have something new to promote,
right,
to get you to come in and check it out.
And by the way, the grand opening messaging brings in 33% more people than we've been open for a year. And it does.
Exactly. So here's some ways that you can be the hot topic in town. Number one is gain prestigious recognition.
You need somebody who is above you in your vertical, somebody with name brand recognition to say your name in the context that they know and endorse you. Today, you did a video on endorsement. Actually, it was yesterday. Did a video on the 3 steps to becoming an influencer and really kind of making your message solid. And the third of those steps, you've got to be endorsed.
You have somebody else that is introducing you, that you're sharing stage with, that is recognizing you, that is marketing with you. This is one of the best things. When we bring on a guest here, when you're an all-star on the Experience Pros Network, we get to say all these great things about you.
Right.
Instant credibility.
We are nationally syndicated, 8.5 years on the road, on the radio. We've got street cred. We are the one who endorses you. Now, can you get other people to endorse? Absolutely.
Yes, all the merrier.
Tell people you got to shoot for the for the very highest. I know somebody who does a adoption service, right? They talk to and blog about and do radio programming around adoption. And she says, my big juicy dream is to have Hoda Kotb, who is the replacement for Matt Lauer on the Today Show, to be on her show. And I said, all right, so what's stopping you from that? She goes, it's Hoda Kotb. She's like way up there. And I'm like, you know what? She puts on her pants the same way we do. She spits out her toothpaste. She is not untouchable. Let's make that happen. And if you think I'm joking, we have done it with celebrities and whatnot over and over again.
But we don't just do it in vain. Hey, I want to meet this person. Hey, can I have your autograph?
No, there's a reason. There's a strategy behind it.
And so, again, that messaging of why does it matter? And what are you doing to make a difference? Not just can you sell my stuff? Can you buy my stuff? Can you endorse my stuff? But these are the charities I'm involved with. This is the impact I'm making in the community.
Right.
This is me being a collaborator and an influencer in my industry. So it's a higher level. If I was to introduce you to Oprah, to Ellen, to
Lisa Nichols,
right? Then why? Why would I make that introduction? What do you bring to the table?
Got to be a relevant thing. We talked about the value of offering new products, right? You got to be able to have something new on a regular, recurring basis.
But even that new product, right? Maybe it's just a repackaging of an old product. Maybe you've just done a little tweak of an update on or repackaging of that new product. And so often, not asking you every month to add a new SKU, right? Your barcode, your inventory. But let's look at what you've got and how can we tweak it to make it brand new.
Tie your product or service into current trends, news, or events. What's going on today, and does what you have to bring to the table, is that relevant? And by the way, as we're talking about this, we're also laying out the game plan for you to be a hot commodity on any news outlet resource, right? Because let's face it, producers are starving. I'm looking at my producer now. Are starving for quality people to be on the show. That's just makes good listening.
Tie your business to seasons or holidays.
Yes.
What else is going on? Of course, news checking or piggybacking on other news things, but even seasons and holidays. It's built into the calendar. And here's the best thing. You don't have to wait and read the headlines to try and match it up. Nope. You can plan as far ahead as you'd like, from Groundhog Day to Christmas. There's always something. You have the Hallmark calendar. You can even, there's Pumpkin Day and Cereal Day. There's something every day that's being celebrated.
Could you imagine if you came out with a tip, and I should probably reserve the right to copyright this here on the show. You came out with the top 10 imperial tips for Star Wars business owners? Could you imagine? You come up with the top 10 rebel tips for Star Wars business owners, Star Wars loving business owners. You'd be an instant hit with a certain demographic of people. You say, well, what about the other side? Niche, focus.
It's National Cheese Doodle Day, by the way.
National what?
Cheese Doodle, those Cheeto things.
Oh. We'll be back right after cheesing our doodles here on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
Tune in to Money Talk KDMT 1690 every Saturday at noon for the best advice on building that nest egg. You'll hear expert advice on feathering your nest, caching resources for the future, and going for the gold, finches, with a show that can put a little more green in your day-to-day living. While they may not be Wall Street wizards, they are the wizards of wildlife. And if you'd like to add these beautiful colors and melodious songs of wild birds to your portfolio, listen to Bird Talk, Saturdays at noon on 1690 KDMT, presented by Wild Birds Unlimited. David and Scott Minnow will enrich your life with tips on attracting birds, butterflies, bats, bees, and other things that don't start with the letter B. The Bird Brothers will bring you fascinating interviews, nature news, insights on building the best wild bird habitat, and we hope to bring you a smile and a chuckle or two as well. So listen to Bird Talk every Saturday at noon, right here on Money Talk 1690 KDMT.
It's quite possibly the most important advance known to humankind. I'm talking, of course, about the garage door opener. Don's Garage Doors is proud to make your life easier. Endorsed and recommended by Dave Logan himself with over 30 years experience. Don's Garage Doors stands behind their work and does the job right every time. Their uniformed professional installers are experienced, background checked, and courteous. Don's Garage Doors is the answer in the Denver metro area for garage door repair and replacement, as well as springs and openers. For reasonable prices and same-day service in many cases, count on the professionals at Don's Garage Doors, because neither snow, nor rain, nor dark of night will stop our doors from opening and closing. Online at donsgaragedoors.com. When you need it done right today, it's donsgaragedoors.com.
Take it like it is and make it like you want it. You've heard that before, right? Well, that applies to your home, but maybe you don't know exactly how to get it done or what the options might be. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Kitchens and Baths, Windows and Doors. How about starting with a call to us? For over 30 years, our family company has been designing and completing first-rate kitchens and baths that, frankly, your neighbors will be jealous of. Where to start, Todd?
Dad, you just need to call us. We can help. And now's the time. At Done Right, we offer only the finest cabinet resurfacing, custom cabinets, tub and shower upgrades, and full kitchen and bath redesigns. Simply call us for a free in-home estimate, and you'll see how your unique kitchen and bath fantasies will become your reality.
Come on, folks, get her done. Once and for all. Kitchens, baths, counters, and floors, and even replacement windows and doors. You have our word, we'll treat you right at Done Right. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or drhi.com.
DenverHalfPrice.com, where everything is on sale at half price. Get red hot deals from some of the area's best retailers. 50% off carpet cleaning, car washes, spa treatments, gym memberships, tax preparation, oil changes, and more. Everything is on sale at half price. Go to DenverHalfPrice.com and save today. That's DenverHalfPrice.com. Why pay full price for anything? Go to DenverHalfPrice.com.
Looking for ways to save on your Medicare Part D copay? Great news! Now all Denver area Rite Aid stores feature a Walgreens pharmacy. Walgreens is a preferred network pharmacy with many plans nationwide, which could mean lower copays for you. Bring your prescriptions to a Walgreens pharmacy and start saving today. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Walgreens, and now Rite Aid's featuring a Walgreens pharmacy, is a preferred pharmacy with United Healthcare, Humana, and Cigna HealthSpring. Walgreens participates with other plans. See walgreens.com/Medicare for details.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page. We'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast. We're grateful for you. Love Dave Matthews.
All right, so we're talking about making sure that your messaging is in front of the right audience, that you're gaining some traction. You're like, the hottest thing, and you want to get people talking. I actually just looked up a list of all the events that are going on in the month of March, things that we are celebrating in the month of March. If you want to tap into and kind of piggyback on some of the marketing, for your business, but National Umbrella Month. So if you sell umbrella policies, anything that offers coverage, something about rainy day funds, anything you can start to you look at me, right?
Just Umbrella Month insurance policy. I'm picking up what you're
picking it up, right?
Absolutely.
You get creative. It just kind of gets your little creative juices flowing. It is National Nutrition Month. It's National Kidney Month.
Right.
Peanut Month. Frozen Food Month. Craft Month.
Wait a minute. It's National Nutrition Month and National Frozen Food Month.
There's a reason for these things, I'm sure. Caffeine awareness, music in our schools. So if you are a member of the Experience Pros Network, I'm going to post this inside of our marketing group.
Yes.
If you would like to plug in and join us, facebook.com, go to Experience Pros Network in our group. Or if you also want to get plugged into our entire program, get a complimentary list of how to get more exposure on the radio, then sign up for our group at massivemediaexposure.com, massivemediaexposure.com. But you want to be in the group. We do all sorts of fun, collaborative, joint marketing stuff going on there.
You've got a big asset.
Use me?
You have a huge asset that we need to talk about. Let's get right to the bottom of things. You ready? Here it is. Your lifetime value of a customer is your huge asset.
I'm not sure how to respond to
come on,
that, right?
Listen, over time.
Does this marketing make my butt look big?
I didn't say anything about that.
I don't feel that way.
No ifs, ands, ors about it. But here's the truth. The lifetime value of a customer over time is by far your greatest asset in business. Because remember, we're not in it for just a transaction. If you're in it for just a transaction, then there's no need to learn about these programs that we're talking about or any of that stuff. You just go in, you hang a shingle and you say next, and people come through the door, and that's all you got to get.
Remember those days when I had to stand behind the cash register?
I think it was the 1980s.
It was the 80s.
Yeah. But here's the truth. If you understand the lifetime value of a customer, then you realize that over time, their value doesn't just have to do with the transactions that they or their loved ones would buy, but all the people that they affect in their sphere of influence. Dan Kennedy says this: businesses lose customers for these following reasons. Ready? 1% of them die. I read a statistic that says 1 out of every 1 will die. So it's 100% will die.
Yeah,
but
so
1% will die this year.
So, that's a pretty good excuse.
Yeah.
For why they don't do business with you anymore.
Absolutely.
Good reason, right? And not a whole lot that we can do to turn that one around. Okay.
Yeah. 3% move. Now, offline, that's because of geography, right? Online, it's because they've shifted their interests.
Well, and sometimes we do. Season of life, changes. Maybe I was in all the little mommy blogs before, but now my kids are grown up, and so I'm not in the mommy blogs anymore.
Right. 5% listen to their friends' recommendations.
5%?
That's it.
I would have thought that was bigger.
5% switch to something else due to a friend's recommendation.
Didn't you think it was something bigger?
Of course you did.
Referral. We think that our friends we think that our clients are telling their friends and that bringing more friends to us. And that's that word of mouth marketing that we so heavily rely on. But if we're losing 5% because of a friend's recommendation,
right,
we're only gaining 5% due to a friend's recommendation.
All right. 9% switch to a better product or service. Ouch. The best way to fight that is to make sure your product, service, and offers are simply the best around. 14% leave for general dissatisfaction. Again, a good idea to trim the tribe and make sure that you're never going to please everyone, but to isolate your target audience to make sure that they are the ones that want your service. They have that desire.
We've often taken on clients that aren't the right fit for us. And so once they get there, once we attract them, we realize that it's not the right fit. And so if that's the case, of course, that needs to be, we've got to get better at the filtering out the wrong clients from the beginning.
Well, and all 5 of those, Angel, only add up to 32% of the people who are leaving.
A third. So what's the other 68%?
The other 68% leave because you don't give a rip.
Ouch.
Indifference. You have not taken the time to woo them. You did not go the extra step. You have not done the things that we teach on a regular basis here on the radio show. And that's full 2/3 of the people who are leaving. Let's face it, folks, people will leave. That's what happens. And some of them have a good excuse. They die, right? Or they move away, or they switch because a friend referred, or they move away because there's a better product service out there, or they're just frustrated with you. But the rest of them feel like you don't care. And there is a huge opportunity for us to keep 2/3 of the people who would normally leave simply by caring about them.
So you want to get people talking. Take care of your current customers. Overwhelm them with interest in value and paying attention to them. I mean, this is where it goes back to, when Eric started talking about how business relationships are so similar to personal relationships and dating relationships. If you were dating somebody who never returned your calls or never called you, maybe they returned your calls, but they never initiate conversation. They never initiate anything unless they want something, right? Unless they want something. So what do? We only initiate when we want you to buy something.
Right.
Well, all of a sudden that just feels very one way, as if you really don't really appreciate me. And so if we can create value, if we can overwhelm them, if we can do something that is remarkable, then they will remark about it. And I know we've been covering the marketing messaging, not only in this hour, but we covered it in our last hour as well. Encourage you to go back to our Facebook wall. You can catch the video for today, and each one are an hour-long segment. Great podcast for you while you're working out or during a commute. But also, if you wanted to read about all of this, you want to take notes, you actually wanted to spend a little bit more time digesting a lot of these concepts, a book called My Business, Lists That Save My Business, goes this whole concept of your messaging, attracting clients and attracting the right clients, not the wrong ones, retaining the right clients, loyalty, all of that.
Getting rid of cold calls.
All of that in the book called Lists That Save My Business. You can get it on Amazon.
There it is. Here's I will return right after these messages with more positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.